what makes us Christians is if we have been raised up, made alive, so as to share in the life of the resurrected Messiah. We are Christians if, as Paul puts it, you died and your lives are hidden with Christ in God. We are a part of God's new creation, this new creation that has its substance in Jesus. We have been raised up in him. We now inhabit that new creational realm in the Messiah. We have been taken up in the life of God by the Spirit through union with Christ. That's what it is to be a Christian. Well, that means that Jesus is doing what he does. He's fulfilling his own status and identity as God's true Israel through the people who share in his life and likeness. And this is really at the heart of even what we call the Great Commission at the end of Matthew's gospel. Jesus is resurrected. He's about to take his throne at the right hand of God. And he says, all authority in heaven and earth has been given to me. And so go and make disciples of all nations. So this work of the Abrahamic people was to be the light of the nations, to carry the knowledge of God, the truth of God, to all of the families of the earth, that God would gather to himself a people drawn from every tribe and tongue and nation and people. That's our missions mandate. That's our evangelism mandate. That's how Jesus is fulfilling his own identity as the son of Abraham, as the true Israel. He's doing that through the people in which he has his fullness, who are enlivened, empowered, led by his Spirit. That's how he's doing his work. So what does this mean for us in terms of our salvation? It means that we are saved if we are a part of the Abrahamic household. Well, how do we know if we're a part of the Abrahamic household? Because we're Jewish? Because we're circumcised? No. Do we belong to the Messiah? Then we're a part of God's covenant household. Well, what does it mean to belong to the Messiah? It means to be taken up in his own life, to be made new, to be born again, if we want to use that language, but more precisely, it's to be sharers in the Messiah's resurrection life through the Spirit, to be born of the Spirit, to be a part of God's new creation. And that is the work of the Spirit that happens to us through faith, right? So if we are saved, then we are sharers in the Messiah's life. We are Christ people in the world. I no longer live, Christ lives in me, Paul says. That's what it is to be a Christian. Okay, so now what do we do? If we're Christians, what do we do? Well, we're about this business of being Christ in the world, being about the work that he is doing, being about the work that he's doing through his Spirit.